Chimoy, no Siabri Murium, it is your buy a second Babayano, and one of them Sumuha Mega, and a jar on also at an end. One also dreaming Nana won't pay of a Chester happy bumble for police for ban a woman and chair any who say a soldier forecast be bridge up with this one among city. And only you on camera, won't take a second see you in the pound. One Benny, I'm holding now, won't jam you move it now. A main entrance, I would do a year chamber no Bakujiraha, after a soldier for conference center, ensuring in 3 hours soon. One copy bob Baba or police for no so bad, but see a menu can say of a police for a wahano, a bro I have 200. And
that be Prince. Police for bro say I have no 200. Ever Ghana, la soldier for penny for say, and a soldier for men Martin Gramois. And now a security for the castle one more back home.
Of a son and a young, as I said, and not a Quesiada. As a job for she more minority for a year, and in command who did you know. Not just a minority for now, we have to say, and neck anything. On better me, says speaker, and said it parcel, a young majority caucus are fun. And now only take about a beer mentioning who I say. Now the idea bro, Abba, AJCA, majority leader, Yura, after your marking, as he said, one Makwima, Parliament, is Parliament, I shall see Rebecca Yard of Papu, poor on the chassis, no. One Casa, dear, I shall see ya in Yino, Uncle Bemu. And he said, one a bar, one best story, and pa, and not pay a bon on what she won't be a pono. I dare say you are not on Prenum Cotna, majority, speaker for her, Nifaso, and what to her minority for now, Benina, and so got sanity on qua, Udin of the Mrashiga for Obia Kumia, no table, Udin on Persuaso, eating Esiso. The minority for years all quite all cut table no swap, no what all cut to no what traffic. Yet it's one a bob, yes, a no dear, and they say you are to forcing, or yeah, my minority leader, or dear any moon after in the animal for BS, a Biasa 30, one kind of home, and won't be retching by noon.
Prince, can't build a chamber, say, see, what do you would and Rasoba Jeffy on my year shine life? In fact, more motion GTV, no, Yamwa more Facebook, some more share Angel 102.9 FM, Facebook, so on. The more share your life, and ya the more ram Rasoba Jeffy want to send your Mujina Pepe. You speak at trans, and the Prince speak at trans, ya, what under Kumyami say, see life we sitting at the sign, I done not waiting here.
So see, I did, and I know we for no majority for no period. And see, one is minority for not to speaker.
See, I will come minority for what affect to NPP and NDC. Will say minority for say, I have for no.
Offer if you had ye, say ye can mremu and ne a man bokrogia. A ye majority for your NPP for and a minority for your NDC for. We can say, Yawa Deko, you see, I will see ye no. Nikuta a official report no hazard ha speaker and declare a fabi minority and a fabi majority gabi yes so and kratua aqua bontia ye ni papi say the speaker court really now the amano or the abaso or the name minority for no majority na so also reverse gabi speaker do ye ya na say and rashebi for 9 and obugo udin say on wakonya no atompan as I said ne bi ye content crow here or what join say on the call Amanukobi 2025 and now obi so I do Amanukobi one someone called content crow it's a basta standing what there's near the rocket kind and also wakonya no at that time one for yeah majority for year workout speaker for yet and maybe as a non watching and a year atom process and then the minority by a press conference say and now all number forming majority. Now, the second deputy speaker anyway, so why majority no one and then a second deputy speaker now committees now was a son of 1 2 aso kwasiada a press conference say one by one basis and you levy and name 4 charges be 1 year no one by basis so on for majority. Let's remember speaker or a chairman here no one fair minority all fair year after your market or didn't really need to get one fair year after your market no speaker kasa num efre you rafenyo mark and say majority leader let me hear you it was say you majority until say next speaker beba no kasa oh me ka enkonwa down pinity say minority for my majority and a majority for my minority no the corner house procedure there o ka majority kokosa MPP for over.
Mo. Watch us. Watch if you want, but now, Prince, Sesianwa, NPP for no, what the Mamma by Ministry NPP in DC. NPP for no bua fuano, more peer free for honor. Baby, I don't to honor car. The Padu do not try honor. Sesia, what now? NDC for a tia.
But I want any support in that.
Nessa, speaker no recognize NPP say wamuda so ye majority ama ekra no wa address NPP for no leader no say we majority leader dia ene NDC for na betena majority for no dabre no adena speaker no entu wo mo say mo nkotena mo dabre
aroni ade a ye twen say speaker abai awon bompa you know NCC ni via speaker back be na no wakasa nti wa usha majority for ni na so akwese parliament on offices say one try say speaker really no dey ba e wo ehon no one year because all person be ba na be sorry me sorry na e be kwakofa o ye ne tokwa aba amagana edin ana say ye kep maminka bia ejina mrahye bidwa so no ehon say go fin bie nti say ye nyina ye try the speaker e ba be kan e fa certain arrangement here offer
medase papa abodwuma prince body and some training ya wo emrahye fie na ofura no pa kwatena ho abobɔ ni nyina no de amaye no nti na say ko bi ye ni
ni aye de obi a train speaker
na supporters no say say kwa aha yesi supporters no so na twe yesi and the cars be wo kiremu a cars be brudu na one sign supporters you as I load do one more about big NPP for don't want also with some NPP for Naka what by ya minimum president to make a wa aha what yako and the busai what you're not about it would to us
yeah sanya you kogu
you should be
say or the banner ya hu send you
mommy and shay supporters no more afro what share you are not seeing you na share supporters share show me to do what and my man prince what the kakra bia san fra wa bokwa na ye hu ni say supporters bebre and o ma to santene na wo mo eba na na bibusa se supporters na obato santra mukuta NPP flag no wo mokọ ana wo so egusu ebefie hobi
papa woni na ekọ bia won ba ya won ehwan no kogina ye na won se nsawon ado agiri abaton pesa to ma se bejani woni on flag bearer t-shirt awon ba ho bebre no eho na police force aba se say won dey do police for no a clear won na bas na ka say to fit bia no mu ama won na akọ for ma me friend teacher say answer na so from beba no ana pa no bas no be say watch e di tamba ya na ka won fe kwan ewura ye parliament wo say me no mi gate kase no nti o direct o say kon ko fa kupia na ICT center da efo na won betim da ben inside e ye on waje say na ma abamofo na pamo it wants to je jina eye Independence Square kase mu ho na won so eye sekitafo no do na ehwe won so atade na ye DC fo enti kama police we buy on pamo MPP fo no fi ho ne de se supporter bia ni ha owura parliament four court for any state as four court we ni na police fo no na won ho obi cry parliamentary staff na of accreditation say nkomu a questions are wo benya no wa kwa wo be bia tana
that's a process for pam NPP supporters left for Prince Emfa wonsi ha na atwe ento aso na
offensive sabre no
yes speaker kasabo yenti kakra yenti kakra
I received a process from the Supreme Court, which is a ruling from the Supreme Court pursuant to an ex parte application directing Parliament to recognize and allow the 4 affected members of Parliament to duly represent their constituents and conduct full scope of duties of their offices as members of Parliament pending the final determination of a suit filed by Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin. By Article 102 of the Constitution, 1992, and Order 64.1 of the Standing Orders of Parliament, I note that we currently have a quorum to transact business, but not to take decisions. I want to read the said Article 102 of the Constitution. It reads, a quorum of Parliament, apart from the person presiding, shall be 1/3 of all the members of Parliament. As presently constituted, the numbers definitely is far above 1/3 of the members of Parliament. But by Article 104, the numbers are not sufficient for us to take decisions. And I'll quote Article 104. Article 104.1 says, except as otherwise provided in this Constitution, matters in Parliament shall be determined by the votes of the majority of members present and voting, with at least half of all the members of Parliament present. Honorable members, we don't have at least half of all the members of Parliament present. Consequently, in view of the current circumstances, the fact that there is a question on the composition and constitution of Parliament, and having regard to the public interest and the exigencies of the state of affairs in Parliament, I will proceed to, in accordance with Standing Orders 59, adjourn the House indefinitely. That is sine die. I want to quote Standing Orders 59.1. It says, the Speaker may, in consultation with leadership, suspend a meeting of the House indefinitely or for a period determined by the Speaker, having regard to the public interest and the exigencies of the state of affairs in the country. Honorable members, I have consulted leadership, and I am exercising my discretion to decide to suspend the meeting of the House indefinitely. The House is accordingly adjourned sine die.
Right Honorable Abambabin na wabaye no na wokyerɛ mu a 1992 constitution no a yɛde ebu ɔman no wo hwɛ article 102 ɛyɛ nkyɛkyɛmu 364 verse 1 hɔ no a nea ɛwɔ hɔ ɛne sɛ ansa na mbetimi anya quorum mbɛnya dipa dodoɔ sɛ mmarahyɛbadwafoɔ ebetimi atena ase no was omu echemu a yebu mu miensa emu baako ewo ho 1/3 na wotu nani 1/3 ndi ankuwanya 1/3 no pa ya mbetimi dia form sa quorum no afi se wo hwe article 104 no a eno de ka se ane quorum no de manya mo betimi atrans de na emom de yentimi mfa adwene ewo ha ansa na ebetimi afa adwene no na wo sembra so bedwafo no yetimi nya emufa nanso wotu nani no wokenkan a wom wo ho no no wonya emufa 1/3 de wanya na emom 50% ne de womu nuru na eno na wosan akọ article no mu a esan kire wo se ekoba sa de a enye na ono obetimi aye ne se woni mpanifo a womra se bedwam no ntoto adwene na wo mo hwe se betimi atwen ba se bedwa no nkonwasuye no asan a na ansa na speaker no betimi aka se matwe asan no ewo so woni mpanifo a womra se bedwam no etwetwe nkoma na so odi nkita ho na woni mbra se bedwa no mu mpanifo no edi nkita ho wo mu di nkita ho no de tofa bomu ande se wonu speaker no wo gina na adwene no so ne wahwe wo yusu bebe wo se public interest ni padodo no amanfo ye mudie munti no na watwe endembra se bedwa nkonwase no wo twe asan na brofo wo yusu se wo twe asan indefinitely asen sa time na so enti se wo kira ndembra se bedwa fo besan bo wonim so mbeba na wo twe ebe wonim sa afi be ko na wieye ndembra se bedwa fo ma ho bio enum time na so enti se a hwetre sam yapon obi an Kofi
ye wo trio ni wura se won to
ye nto bio
obi an so
we say ka school dem a anka no say students ye ama ye boy some dem teacher kro be announcement enti wo munya say yapon na try de ye de so yampon wen
sa
ei enti abusafo a sa yaado no na to aso
akura bi o masuma na da kuro do musuma na obi kwato ne mo na wo ba no ase Japan no tata atomami tata of asra to from of tata
tata
ei ya na no what you say tata Japan no tata
102.9. This is Angel 102.9.
Ausu. Tata.
Ya mesu jese mera ho me ho.
Se no. Ya kwakoya Supreme Court and Parliament entem no. Akwaya se ububa me so metebe.
Na.
Ofa.
Yesu obi so obema driver bi ato mogu ati.
Omo mpake.
What's trotro mu what trotro mu na. The driver no yaro. Obema na to car atwena na sa. Na house na tawa.
Enti se no ayi ya friend say NPP kokos e de call Supreme Court a omo di ohye eto eye speaker wono ne nhyehyɛ no so no say no mrasha bedwafo no anomotu omotuo se kwan omo nam so omo ba parliament na asesa eti say no nkonya no enye omo de abiem na Supreme Court say san nhyehyɛ no speaker ene parliament nyina no omo ntwan ansa na efri se asam no ba ye nsa lawyer fo akire omo adwen bebre na ebi nso kire say ne Supreme Court aye no ensan ye speaker nso wa na mo bi obetimi atu ede ohye bi ato yi Supreme Court ruling no eso ehun nsem bia ba na de na speaker aye
na no pay nse nsem ne bobo ba ne agusu edi akira na ne no pay ne pick ne say speaker I instruct ne lawyer say omonko file ne efre no stay Supreme Court ne di stay ne ba ye say ne speaker kan no twen ko si say ye be ka asem ni nyina wie na asem ne ntem a Supreme Court person mo kan ntem ti omu wie sa stay no e no mo saka e ka ho e cha afanyoma kan say enkrata na de ba ye no send him anim ya ma na fu ansom onkrata nyina koboa no na fabra nyina so a wo de ba court o evidence bi na ye nyina 7 days na fabra sanse ne odi call ne ex party one more speaker amane one more NDC for amane obeka say kode na ade baya emra ne ma ho kwan sa nanso me ma kwan say enafu ansom fa file nkrata bia na afi asem ne die no yento aso na now the question is speaker wo ho kwan say okwa na ane speaker wo ho kwan say o man na lawyer for file stay say obi file ex party injunction and now say ex party application that's the Supreme Court 5 majority et nasi unanimously accept say speaker and stay there and at the same speaker and so betimi am an lawyer for akọ say ex party and now some best serve afenyo markings no mo so akọ omukwa then say chief justice empanel judges no mo tena so na no no bi bisa say Chief Justice stay no ye betie ye be grant sa stay na eno ye ba ko anase speaker per se okwa obesan for review the same Chief Justice panel enipa num na etena ase eye adwuma ka say speaker twentwen so kosi say ye be kan asem ni nyina wen say speaker pa okwa obekọ for review the same Supreme Court so call for review dia ene enipa enum no ye di mienu ba be ka panel ne ho ama yenso but the question is mienu ne ba be ka 5 ne ho no e den sesen ye bi be ba na ena speaker ontimi nko high court enko file any application wo ontimi nko court of appeal enti sa process mienu we ene da ho ma no ese okọ asat now yate won framam say mrahye bedwafo ni bi ye nua be ma prince and ofane ni di nkoma aka say mrahye bedwafo ni bi aka say o ma say speaker and instructing the lawyers ese o monko file e kwa mienu we ne da ho ma speaker say obeko either for review and answer no so beko for stay asat now so wa file and answer afi ne yakwa file ene eye brada ukwada wo ho ya wada wo efiada wo but na speaker atenase na wa journey case no indefinitely na yenim da obefriend ebia na ne yetete won framamu say wa ma na lawyer for kwa file no ye nhwe say obetu nwa na mo akonya mienu we eda homa speaker say obeko na onu so emra no de tie no akwa hwe
Supreme Court kro no a ya o mutra afenyo de no so a o mu de nse to eye speaker so no o mu kra na etena se na o ma je speaker de na tuma na so o mu nyintum
say speaker file nko ade a ye betie de be kwa akosi either so call for review aye mienu ba be kan num ne ho amoaye nso ana say obekọ for the same stay na eye expert no na ye hwese de no so e ba akosi
okay Matias e chese eno no e da nchen asam na nkasa kra de ye nwura mu
ye ni asem no
okay
ye ni asem
na mo wo hye na ba parliament no mo ye say parliament entwin so opim si e be di asem na wie okay nti si e twan so si e ntwan so no eno ni stay na no so abam no yate eni okodi akire me dem say anwumra obeto aso eti ama bra kwampofo na ma ne bo eno no wofa
yo me ojuma ama edase ye ko ye nim na ya bra cry bom so for mom pe all time instant drinking chocolate bi num 3-in-1 ya chese cocoa wo milk wo sugar wo and na 40 gram 400 gram 1 kilo 20 kilos bulk pack and bebre na sachet no and saso tenten no wo de na 12 ya na bi de 10 bi de 8 on de 12 na nkofo tete sa wo hia dodo a 0531063053 0531063053 that is all time instant drinking chocolate MTN service center na meet me there pap amount from Kumasi no MTN for ho meet me there pap no de didie no onom bia just come pa na boss pa duane ne nema na some ketwa kra ana mtian fo de o msesen akosi nchen entu didi a wonum nyina no mo ehwe wo hawa wo mtian mu bibia nya no afre 0244566594 Grace Gift Herbal Clinical Laboratory Services efrese wuyi jimi kwata ene emumpa ho a yade aka bia mo famra including exclusive vaginal steaming and afe eye mema nso amokwa nso no ase nkruma afe na egeminete no mombra no mpegem na munyam embrem ne ana ye hwemu fie dodo ne nyina omoye ho adwuma yade aka ne nyina de wodin bia omobesa Oshim School Junction wo Kumase Barakasa Kwan so wo ba kra Chimota Patrolum Bangalo ya fra 0543 320030 and 0244126123. Dr. Mahmoud Baumiase o bebrebe nyina ya montoma moko December 7 no kwa nya wo duru ho no a wo da number 1 na wo de kokumote na tim so adentina so otoma no a mobile money interoperability na de bae that is a digital Ghana agenda no ya eni wiase na ekwa bom no baby wo de Ghana aduro no motoma ni bi obasan de Ghana say wuram yi famous na de bae Zeplan medical drone delivery system ni nyina ehye digital Ghana agenda no wakaso bo bank ade bechi edimotoma ni wi a wo da number 1 na ba be bread aka ho we say your vote matters mo vote mkokumote no hu hia no pa let's build the future together it is possible Lodges Sabati and Mixer na yebe ebia na woyem so no do pasa woyem etwe sade ne nane abra wo nhye dam bre hu bibra duro no abeya dwuma ni nyina de ama wo yo ba ofichi krom bosumi bia gese nkofo hunu se eduru ho abia da bi anase bia ayamtim ehaw pa ni nyina efie wo woyem nyina betwe eye firi ho Lodges Sabati ebodwuma se na Lodges Heba Mixer Okwa Santa Maria ho no mo ne mum ni nduro ndi otua peten pharmacy Heba no over the counter shops fra 0558 668 157 Nobles range of drinks event bia be share bi wase original coconut milk mango banana and pineapple kwafo ofum saa kwa benya point 1 dodo ahia bia nsa beka 0533733028 na onyina wonsa aka na yenhwe na yenhomeso ye bawia na ebi wo ho ane ko anim brasa ha
yo ene NPP amanyoko no Frank Atufo abedi akire Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe en wode etu dwa no kire mu se eba eye nwumasua emu a NPP aban ene di mpuntuo abapa ene ansam de no kwasem ni napo eka bi ewo eye University of Memphis eno ewo America mino emu na edom so ya ekoye no wo mo ekoye pa wonya eje adisua ewo abrochire enkuro so afensa ntwafo binom nso ekobi ene adehye ena wonom ekobie na dwumadie no botaye pa ene se America Minimo University no eye Memphis University no ene otumfo se tu ababio ne foundation efa nwomahia eho no ya asantehene ene de baaye ekwan omo afanu no ebeka bom ama nwomahia eso abamfaso ede ama aman no mienu yentie.
By the time he left, 7 goals the Millennium Development Goals 7 for education, all the 7 indices for education, we had achieved all but one, which was poverty. We had achieved gender parity, almost 100% enrollment to the basic level and school attendance. Gender parity, and almost 100% enrollment by the time he left office. And he came to meet a situation where kids were not going to school, and when they went, they were not staying. And when they could stay, they were tired, they couldn't learn well. Because they even had to carry their tables and chairs to school from the age of 6. He introduced early grade education in school into our formal education for years 4 and 5. He introduced what he called capitation grant to take care of basic needs of every school so that the kids don't pay. And he introduced school feeding into our early basic education to ensure that whether from a poor background or from a rich background, at least the child will have one nutritious meal a day.
Napo eno no na wamano anso ho wasen akasa ediafa eye free senior high enso eho se eno nso aboa ama nkwada wo mu enya eye school free no free senior high no nso no asama nkwada no omahu ade papa nkwada na ekọ free senior high no na poso mu nimade se wo kire biemu a wono ankasa no education minister enti di aban edigu akwan mu bia free 2017 no ede ba wono na pona ankasa no onim na nichia enna enyanhye ketwa kra eno so yenti.
Was bad. For those who had the privilege of going to secondary school, for those who had the privilege, for every 100 that entered, 22 never finished. They just had to drop out because of the numerous 40 different items that we had to pay for. It is interesting that till date, the only measure of quality of education is probably through assessments, whether done inside your school or done externally or validated externally or something. And one of the biggest assessments that we do in the country was transition from secondary school to universities. And when you look, there are 4 core subjects. You write 8 subjects at senior high school when you're about 18, 17, 18. And at least 4, English, math, integrated science, and social studies. These 4 are core that you must obtain at least a C6 before you go to you get to the university. In 10 years period, or let's say 6 years period to His Excellency Akufo-Addo is coming from, we never had 50% pass rate for all Ghanaian students in all 4 core subjects. So going from secondary school to university, less than 50% of the already people who are falling out, who are left, the median, the most, there's left. 50% were not confident.
Trasa apanyi ya wono eye NPP amanyoko no Franka tufo abedi akire eye Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe na po ena dodo no a efre no wote eye Matthew Opoku Prempe chese asantini na ekasa na ensamfoforo mu no ohene ya wono eye dunkwa hene okofrobuo obinua kon ya wotoso mienu edwode nkyeremu aba efa eya nsase bi eho na ni nyina no eye asase kese a eho no wofre ho boys school park na ohene akyeremu ankasa se nananom wo mu ankasa ne di yanimu ama wonye se efata no wode ensase no ehye wo mu ensa eno ene UAC o mekasa United African Company yentie enkyeremu enkaye.
Boys school mo hu say ya bo amana na say yetutu foundation wo ho na ahimfie no eye ho na ebusua no enhyehyɛ ni say ye besi no stores we go na nka ye store na nka ya dwen say ye store ye store na nka ye na mom bebi a yetina ye bodwa no ye nhyada ni baby papa ye frɛ ye kasa ye bodua si ye kwetena baby kura ni ye bodua nsuo to a yetumi nsuo no tumi tuye nti hyehyɛ a nkwahen ene ne atankodua aye adwen sɛ ye bɛyɛ hɔ ye ye siesie hɔ kama ye wi a ye di mfoni no beto TV so no bi ehu sɛ ne ade no esiti na ya yeho social center na event center obia betumi akwa ekodi no dwuma ho na kwan na no enda ho petesa social center bia ni ho a eye park eye enclosed ye to wall na mo wuram na bebi a mo de mo bia ne kakra na bibi kakra besi mu akoso na mo tumi asɛ mo nko enu ti sesa mo hu sɛ ye to store we ni mu a na ye pese ye bo bia no ho ban ni yetumi siesie mfimfini ho na ne ye enu ti na masa egmedi no koso
hene ya wono ene dunkwa hene okofrobuo obinua ko eno no yete ne nka ewosa enkyeremu a wode aba na ema ekuo so ye no eye wise organization ye twa ne tia se awo womo ewotakrade na womo asam womo de aba beto dwa nyina ene se ema nofo eye nofo sronko bi a eye niam bebre enti uyoba oba bia enhye nofo no eso eye enkwada nom na mpanyimfo te se kwadwo Dixon mu nyina GM general manager mua na nofo ehye nanum na onom a wonka se general manager eno no nikosi GM mpenofo woni na wode
niko masuma
aso what wani so
niko masuma
fatata
me mpa dance kumu bia mpa dance kumu
enkwada pempanyimfo pe ya enu anso kra sa twetwe orgasm e de ebanti ema ko no we ye Air Force asojafoɔ no ɔma yere no ɛno no na Owurare Rosette Ochre Bequin wano ɛyɛ Chief of Air Staff na yere ɛno no yentie no.
Very important that we keep on educating our wives. Okay, and I was even happy when your patron informed us that yesterday someone walked in freely to just examine herself and something was detected. So it is not about just pressing your breast at home or letting your husband do it for his own self-gain. You and I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's important you make that bold decision to go to the hospital sometimes, probably get a mammogram, because I understand mammogram is able to detect certain cells that will not normally be detected whilst you are doing the normal, breast screening.
And early detection for those who have not. More importantly, it underscores the importance of proactive health and wellness to quality living. As military spouses, we understand the impact of community and mutual support on resilience. Therefore, recognizing the impact of the breast cancer on women and families worldwide today, we are gathered to honor the strength and courage of breast cancer survivors, educate ourselves on prevention, detection, and treatment options, support advocacy efforts, and foster.
Owurare Rosette Ochre Bequin wano eye Chief of Air Staff ya yi sa opanyin ankasa san ye Chief Patron de Emma Airwives Organization no na yire Owurare Rosette Ochre Bequin de edi kan ete ne nka no na Owurare Mario Akosua atiemo enso Takrade Base Command ono so na yire eno no ni nyina October bosumi ya ye de twe amanfo adwen de aba breast cancer eso so obia enya hweye nanofo no yentimi enhwe ni yie pa sanse mai obi anya wo so ne no fo ana no so ade ero so ye de editive feelings ne ebia wo fa sane ye nanani age ya wo sere no sister Afine, sister Millicent na sister Frida Winifred omo ewo Powerland Pentecost opposite wo sani omo tie ye chi omo pa na wo fa wo ba mu no police panyi ba konso a onfa Angel Eniagro Superintendent Regina Minta anti-human trafficking or crime officer ewo Kumase yama no hyeden wo se yankama mu nyina mo nte se opapa na Minta Ferry ye beba so memne da ebe wo sunyan kira ti ya ye metai na chi enti supo Regina Minta nyankopon enka oni abusua ne ho wofa
ye twa ye ho aba sisia.
The 5 kg of rice has moved from 25 cedis to 165. Oh.
Hey! Boss, cement moved from 24 cedis to 105 cedis now. Hey!
The kenke is 5 cedis. The fish I have 10, 15, and 20 cedis. Which one do you want?
Hey!
Stop the A.
Hey!
Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
Ghana edition for about 5 million. Then your free senior high school Ehonfaswo. Yemfasa abatui. Emo free SHS. Emo free SHS.
Over 5 million children have benefited from free SHS. Protect free SHS. Vote Dr. Baumia, #1 on the ballot.
Colgate Herbal is formulated from unique natural herbs to strengthen teeth and keep gums healthy. Try Colgate Herbal, scientifically proven for strong teeth and healthy gums. This advert is FDA approved.
What Jenho Pense sign now betting me the phone at Chessica. Any mega sex agent wa hamamo. So we a mega sex agent. Who bet me at the mega sex games no be. I'm at the old channel. Well fun so. Mo nya watch